Guys, I hope you're ready because today we are all over the place. We have a lot of people to give our reactions on their videos because I saw Mayuguno doing too much. Some weird things, suspicious things. I even saw BT, Burundian traveler. I think the name now is Go with J. I saw davyjnr. I saw Mura, of course. I saw congratsmum. I think we should even start with the congratsmum because wow, things are getting weirder. So guys, I hope you've liked the video. If this is your first time watching, you know the drill. You know how we move out here. If you don't, you're supposed to subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content, and you can as well like. If you don't intend to subscribe but you enjoy, just like the video. Why not? Don't be too serious out here. Even if you don't support this and you enjoyed, why not? Guys, loosen up. And I'm saying that for a reason, because the comment section has been too much. Mura's audience have been my visitors lately, and I'm like, you're welcomed. Because if you can watch Mura and you still don't, you don't quench your thirst for entertainment, and you still need to come and watch neotrends to fill the void, why not? And of course it will be justice for you to like the video, because you come today, you come tomorrow, why not? And I should not be giving you that much clothes. Let me talk about my people, those who have already subscribed. Thank you so much for taking that step. I really appreciate so much. We are almost at 3,000 subscribers. By then I lost count. Not even count, I was just busy with content, with the premieres, with other life, we have life out here. I don't know if I should be saying this. Have I become nasty? But I see your questions. Guys, what can I say? I have nothing to do with anything, you understand? I don't talk with nobody beyond here. I only talk with ontrending. About business, I just DM ontrending, not even DM, I write an email, which I can even share because it's always about work. Like ontrending, I'm stuck like this way. What can I do? What is next? Because I was new in this, like it's 22nd, I'm not seeing anything. Ontrending is like you have to wait, it's over the weekend. Ontrending, that kind of a thing. Purely work, and that is it, you understand? I don't talk with any other person. Let me just make it clear, because a lot of you are like, Neo, why don't you want? I do not. I've always said this. We have life out of here. We are just out here for entertainment, to interact with you guys, to make something small out of this, you understand? So that is it, guys. I find it so weird what is happening. Let people do what they want to do, but personally, you can never find me in such drama. I do, guys. Nowhere. Nowhere. And what else can I say? Because I never address anything. But thank you for asking, because I appreciate when someone asks your side of the story, because they care to know. They are neutral. But when someone picks a side immediately, I do not scare to explain, because if you hear one side of the story and you want to run with it, it means that's how you want it to be. You don't care to hear the other side of the story. I'm even diving in. This is what I wanted to say. I have nothing to do with nothing. I just don't care to even know. And I have life out here. Anything I have, anything to ask, this and that, I always write Oti. Oti is my, I think he's my masterclass person, like, and I don't even pay her. When I want a clarification out here, I'm like, Oti, what can I do? How do I go about it? Simple, on email, business. And when I mean business, it's this platform, period. And I love her. I love Niger Daughter TV. When I say that, it's not for nothing, but because I think I've worked with them in terms of just coming through in a way that not everyone can do it. I love everyone out here. How can, guys, let's get to the video. I hope you liked you get my point. So guys, I hope you've liked the video. I hope you've subscribed. I hope if this is your first time watching, of course, and you enjoy this kind of content. If you don't, you can as well like because you watched. You know, but of course, for my people, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for everything that you do out here, because you're the people that come to the comment section to share your opinion. You're the people that join the premieres and you join the live chat when the video is premiering. Thank you so much. You hold me down. Thank you so much for that. And of course, even for people that go beyond that, you know yourselves, you support beyond just watching, which is enough. But I'm grateful. What can I say when you're so grateful? And one word will not even explain how you value the people that come through for you. You understand? So thank you so much. I'm forever humbled, and I see you. So guys, as I said, we have a lot to talk about. Whom do we start with? Maybe the light ones before we go to the real tea, because when I say that, we have a lot to talk about, and it's super like, really, is that what is happening? So the first one I saw, congratsmum out here snatching clothes from a village baby child that was trying to pick something for himself and for the siblings, because apparently some of those people that came to the villa. Okay, let me explain for those that have not been following the drama. This is what has been happening. Of course, you remember the clothes that Mr. Sesi brought to the village, and Mura together with the allies were yesterday picking as much as they can, top de la cream, of course, and today the villagers came to pick, and apparently what they want, and they were being told, of course, to pick one thing, but some of the family members were being told to pick, all the family members were being told to pick as much as they want. Why? I don't know why. Greediness, of course. So I saw a child that came by himself, because some were coming with the parents, but one specific child came by himself. And something to note, most of them come from so far. You understand? Like maybe you come from the next village, no Nyabohanse. Yeah, maybe they come from the next village. So of course, one child that is at least elder will come to represent the rest. So one specific child came, picked some clothes for him, and the rest of the siblings had assumed maybe the younger ones. And I was so disturbed when I saw congratsmum trying to take some, because Mura was like, maybe people should take one, and they spotted this child that had a sack that was carrying for him and the rest of the siblings. Congratsmum was super aggressive. She wanted to take some clothes. Like, no, you cannot do that. She's doing that while holding 5 dresses. When this child, I think, had 4 pairs of outfits. Really?
Hizi nguo ni za nani nyingi hizi? Whose is these clothes? You, how many people are you carrying for?
3.
Yeah, ma'am, you know, we want to be as fair as possible for everybody to get. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But we want people also tomorrow to get. So ensure you share with other people, okay?
Yes.
Please. I just want to clear these clothes.
Yeah, baba sasa.
Aya, hao wengie eti?
Wale walikuwa wanataka rangi.
Wanataka wafanye nini? Waambie wengie. There are people out there, they are coming. Yes, ma'am. Aya, ma'am. Aya. So my mom got this. So if you are the donor, see where your clothes is going.
And here, only.
3 of them.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. You enjoy.
Yeah, Mama is okay with this.
Aye.
White enough.
There's a guy who didn't get shoes. Nani ula kupata viatu? Sasa nitakusaidia aje? I can't help you, my friend.
Sasa shwali viatu vile vya
I can't help you. If you don't find, bad luck.
Allow me to go hard on her today. I never do this, but for someone that is always playing the higher ground, the higher ground, holier than thou, you understand? I don't expect such a behavior from that kind of a person, but it's not a surprise, especially if you come from Kenya, because these people, they holier than thou. They be the members of a church that was closed in Kenya. They be the ones doing the most. Yes, because guys, this child explained to them that I'm taking to the rest of the siblings. Number two, even if he's taking for himself, there should be a reason for someone to pick beyond what you instructed them to. And for your family millionaires to take as much as they want, there's a small child doing the same, but you want to grab some from him? Like, really? Congratsmum, you can do better. I'm sorry. I always try to to avoid addressing parents, not parents, because most of them are parents, our niches, but I always try to avoid addressing my elders. But if you're doing too much, respect goes both ways. Sometimes let things slide. That's a child. You want to grab some things from him, and those things are not even yours. Some people donated from the US, not some from Mr. Cecil, but most. 60% or more were donated from random people in the US. And you come out here and set rules to benefit you, and there's a child trying to clothe himself with the siblings, and you want to grab. Are you crazy? Guys, let's move to something else, because before we move to something else, maybe I should share a small clip. I hope I get super quickly, because yesterday it was an hassle. When you watch while it premieres, spotting the time frame is super hard for me, at least, because most of the times I watch on my TV, and most of the times when people premieres, I'm always working. That's why most of the times you never see me on premieres, but I'd love to join. And I'm trying to orient myself now that Mura's timeline, or the time that he premieres his work, I'm always at least relatively free, and I can join the premieres. And now I get to understand how the moderators from Mura's side, hey, not mine, because mine be. So Mura's moderators are always doing too much. Like, no one is insulting no one, but they'll be deleting comments. Like, someone can share very genuine, very modest comments. Like, no, Mura, you are aggressive towards that person. Let them be. The moderator will come super fast. Now I get to see how the harashes carry out themselves. You would think they are the PAs or something. Like, can you do better? The moms in Mura's comment section are doing too much. And when I say moms, it has its meaning. You guys should know by now. So, guys, I hope I shared already. That is what was happening on congratsmum's side, which was so sad, honestly. That was so shameless, I'd say, the way it is. You want to snatch a child's things trying to pick there, but you're holding 5 items. Are you not embarrassed of yourself? That is super, super embarrassing. It's a disgrace to humanity. Those are children. Can you imagine? I don't know how to put that. Guys, let me know what you think about that, because I have a lot to say about that. Let's move to someone else. Today we are talking about each and every person out there that is doing too much. So maybe before I go to the next person, we should address what was going on Mura's premiere. So someone else that I spotted was Neve Jr. You know, sometimes I have to skip every 2 minutes to see what is happening. And when David Jr. was leaving, He didn't leave with anything, and I was busy applauding him like, yeah, davyjnr, that's how you move. You can afford it, leave it for the people that cannot easily afford. You understand? But later I came back. I later came back to reward some parts that I was skipping, and I saw him busy trying to fit a shoe, and I was like, wow. I was about to applaud you for things that you didn't. Guys, did you see Nivea Jr. carrying any shoe? I hope he didn't. If he didn't, I'd really have to applaud him for that. But he did. Mr. Greedy family member. How are you? That's so shameless. If you can afford and you come from a village that people are struggling, you have no business taking the donations. You understand? You have no business. I don't have any reason that will make me believe that people should do. No. You should not be doing that. You can afford. Like, you're even confusing. God is trying to bless you to afford some things, but you're out here busy taking from the poor. Like, God will be like, what is wrong with this one? What is wrong with this sheep? So people should stop this greediness, honestly. That is what was going on. What else? What else? Yeah, this is something else that I almost forgot. Of course, some people yesterday were asking Mura to request the sister to also come and pick some things. But today Mura responded, and this is what he said about that.
Very good. Hey, I've seen a lot of you guys says my sister should come and also pick. So I will talk to my mom to call my sister. So Rosiomi will take.
That's weird. That's suspicious.
I hope I got, because I notice sometimes I point out and I don't share, because getting the receipts, guys, can you like the video before we continue? Because the work that we put out here, I know no one asked us to do this, but it takes time sometimes. I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying it doesn't hurt to hit the like button down below. I really appreciate, of course, most of you that always make sure to like the video before they leave. Thank you so much. So much. So that is what Mura said, that he will ask the mother to tell Winnie, the sister, to come and pick some things for the children. Do you find something weird about that statement? Guys, do you find something weird? Are you seeing the same thing that I'm seeing on that statement? Like, this is your sister, you don't have a direct contact to your sister. Like, what's happening with this family? Like, you have to tell your mom to tell your sibling to come and pick some things. That is some dysfunctional connection that I've ever had or seen. Because Mura, can't you just call the sister directly? Do you have to ask your mom to tell your sister to come and pick some stuff from your home? How? It doesn't make sense to me, because I'd assume that he can do it by himself without asking the mom too. Because according to me, I feel like Winnie is the only person that I'd be like, yeah, you can pick something. Not for nothing, guys, because did you see the, what was it? The wedding, the reception? With all due respect, did you see it? The home she lives? While Nyabohanse is in Philippines constructing a house for a stranger, but your sister is living in such a condition? Like, guys, hey, I personally think that I'd not be mad. I'll not feel some type of way if Winnie would be there to pick some for the children, because of course, you know, she's the one that's not like the siblings, and I believe that is the reason why they always treat her some type of way, because of the financial status. Unfortunately, because even in this country, anywhere in the world, you get respect according to how much you have, right or wrong. Guys, I believe that is the case. And for him not to call the sister, but you called davyjnr, but you cannot call your sister. Like, something else that I almost forgot. Hey, guess what? Hey, Madam Parasite kept some shoes, some clothes for Mr. Louisen, the mother. Yes, that is what Mura said. Yeah, he said. The nerve, the audacity to call the villagers parasites, but you take things for yourself, but it's not enough. You still have to keep some for the muzungus abroad. Like, guys, if you just come to the internet and you take seriously things that you see out here, you'll be misled, because people are so different out here, honestly.
Remember also, guys, we have a lot of shoes here, and even these shoes, they came. How many pairs did these shoes come, Rosie?
Honestly, I didn't count, but that is what is left.
Yeah.
And basically, all of us yesterday took one pair.
At least.
So maybe there was like more than 20 pairs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think also yesterday we took even more than this. I have a feeling like they came around 25 pairs.
Yeah, maybe.
Around there. Because also we took some we even gifted Rocio's, my father-in-law, my mother-in-law. Because how can shoes come like this and I don't gift people who really matter to me? And I gift somebody who will tomorrow start abusing me and start saying, oh, this is all you gave me.
Chai! Hey, Madam Parasite is busy picking for herself, the unofficial husband, the baby, and the parents. That is another level of greediness. Hey, I could not believe when I heard Mura say that, and I'm so sure that Madam P was not happy about Mura exposing that, because something else that I noticed yesterday is that before they were laying those things on the floor, apparently the unofficial couple already picked some stuff. Even Madam Parasite had picked some leather clothing. Before the camera started rolling. The greediness, poverty syndrome, like you've already been blessed, but you still feel, you find the need to take things that are supposed to be for the villagers. Like, are you kidding me? You personalize things that you did not contribute. You didn't contribute even a cent towards those donated stuff, but you still find the need. Hey, you find the need to take some of those things. Like, are you not ashamed of yourself? These people have the most nerve. They were justifying the entire day. Oh guys, we have to take it because some people blah blah blah, and I'm like, shut up already. Can you shut up? Because you're just trying to justify, because you're super guilty. You know what you're doing is super embarrassing, but you're trying to justify. So enough of the villas shenanigans. Let's move to something else. Who at least. So guys, on Mayugno's case, I watched the latest upload, and this is what I saw. Apparently, a screenshot of the thumbnail is this one out here. I hope I'll share somewhere here. And this is what Mayugno said. Oh guys, I'm now international. I now have a USA girlfriend, and of course he had to go and pick her from Migori. But before he did that, he went around the abandoned construction house, and was so happy that guys, very soon we are about to kick off the construction, blah blah blah, of course activating at the same time. according to me, it was giving. My girlfriend is about to, my girlfriend is about to spray some money towards these abandoned construction house. Of course, they went to pick the girls, and not one, two. These villagers can do anything for money, especially now that the moms are not doing anything. The donations are not coming through. You'd expect some weird shit going on in that Mayugno's compound here too. And he said that they were his sweets. Guys, let me finish up about Mayugno. Something super funny. He used Brother Dagi's Probox car to pick the girls. And I don't know. I never knew. Maybe it's because I never have any interest to react on Mayugno. I don't know why, but I now found a very nasty personality about him, because the way he was coming for Brother Dagi, that was shameless of him, because at one point he was telling him that, oh, now I trust you 70% until Marwa gives me the go ahead to trust you 100%. And I'm like, Mayugno, like, why do you have to be like that? You're just an idiot, let me say so, because this person has not done you any, that, like, this person has not offended you in any way, but you still have to wait for approval for someone that has ditched you. Mura is not on your side. Like, Mura does not want anything to do with you, because of, for whatever reason, you don't know and you don't care to know. But we don't care to know, but we are out here to entertain ourselves, for that matter. But it goes to show the mentality. But of course, all I can say is this, Mayuguno just wants Mura's attention. I'd say so, because there's nothing to justify that nonsense, that I'll have to wait. And the way, the attitude when he's saying that, it's so demeaning.
When I trust you, I give you 70%. When Marwa say yes, I will trust you 100%.
But already say.
Yeah. When Marwa say yes, I can trust you 100%.
Yes, but already
when
say.
Marwa say no,
yes,
I will cut you immediately.
It is what it is, guys. Yeah. This is the real story from Africa, Kenya.
Super demeaning. A refugee from Tanzania is busy. busy looking down upon the villagers, like the nerve. Oh, guys, that will get me in trouble. I take back my words, but I'm just saying that the humility is -100 for that guy. Like, I'm like, Mayugno, what do you have apart from donated money to construct those structures? Like, what makes you be super arrogant, full of yourself? Like, what's wrong with you? Can you have several seats, honestly? So, something else that he said about that guy that gave him the car, they were there. I could even notice that the two Muzungu girls were super, they were cringing because of how Mayugno was talking to Dagi. They were not happy about that, and I'd also be cringing super hard. I don't know, maybe it felt like the girls would be interested with Dagi than him or something, because the vicious attitude when looking down on Dagi, the same person that has given you the car to pick your donors. But at the end of the day, I always blame these people. Like, Dagi, what business do you have to let someone talk to you the way they want to? And the only thing that Dagi would tell Mayugno is, or rather, any time that Mayugno would talk to Dagi like that, Dagi would just face the camera and tell people that it is what it is. it felt super bad. You can know. You can know. Dagi was super embarrassed. Guys, that was so nasty of Mayuguno. Now I know his attitude, and Mama Grace did well for abandoning him. I have to say that, because you want to send some donations, some good stuff to people with good hearts, nice people, but for people that talk to people like that, but you're out here, oh guys, pretending not to know how to speak English so that people can donate to you. Let's move to the last part, because I'm so tired with these booty-licking African boys. So that is what he was doing for most of the parts in that video. Oh, this t-shirt is about Marwa. I'm advertising his channel, something of the sort. I think maybe he's missing out on the donated stuff. Maybe he's just activating for Mura to call him back. You understand? Maybe he's mentioning Mura's. Maybe he's kissing Nyash for Mura to call him to pick some donated stuff. You never know, because he was acting super weird. The last person, BT, go with J, DK's BF, boyfriend. I saw the video that he uploaded. This was the thumbnail. Before you come for me, let me give you the context. Apparently, this is a subscriber, and the people in the comment section were claiming that, oh, it's content, he just had to call us so that they can create content. Nothing deeper than that, because he's dating DK. Okay. The girl, I think, came to the comment section to say that, yeah, I met him, he's a good guy, and that is it. People are trying to push that he's not cheating or something. Maybe not, but the energy it was giving, if I get the opportunity. If I get the opportunity, because of course, guys, if you don't know, go with Jay, he really grew when he started traveling, whether domestic, when I say domestic, within Africa, which should be international, I think so, but whether he would travel to within Africa or outside, he would make content, just passport borrowing activities, the way Mura used to do. Today with another girl, tomorrow with another one. Of course, you know that is a controversial, interesting content for some people, most of the people, honestly, and that is how he grew. That is how I think he got some money here and there. But of course, after dating DK, which he cheated on her before, sometime during their relationship, came back together. So now that he's dating DK, of course he cannot do that kind of content, but now he did. People in the comment section, his fans are like, we know negative reactors will start running with the narrative that he's cheating, and I'm like, how do we know he's not? Because the energy. If you watched the entire video, it's giving, oh, you're so beautiful. If I get the chance, you'll be my universe type of thing. So this is what I wanted to say. Even if maybe, yeah, this is what I wanted to say. Even if maybe he talked with his girl just for them to make content, for content, not cheating. This is what I want to say for the 100th time. For the 100th time, it's for someone to think about it, to be like, I used to have my freedom, make content, you know, enjoy beautiful girls around the world. For you to have that thought, to come up with that idea, it's not so far from what you really think. You're really internalizing within yourself. You understand what I'm trying to say? What was he thinking before he did that kind of content? It's giving, hey, I really miss this kind of content. I really miss this kind of lifestyle. Because of course, just like Mura would get some free accommodation, some free this and that by just being a passport bro. around the globe. So what do you think about that? What do you think about that? So because of course we've always questioned his intentions towards our home girl, but let them do what they want to do, but we'll always have our reactions out here and no one can do anything about it. So the naysayers in the comment section, guys, have you liked the video? As you continue watching, have you? If not, please, are we fighting? Did I offend you guys? Can you do the thing? Can you do the thing, guys? Thank you so much for those who always like the video. And if you've not subscribed and you watch to this point, that is diabolical, honestly. You watch to this point and you don't subscribe, because it means you enjoy. Honestly, for you to watch to this point, do the right thing, kindly. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you watch to this point, kindly share some purple hearts emojis in the comment section to let me know that you watched to the end. Thank you so much for that. And for my moderators, for my super chat, super slappers, my supporters beyond here, thank you so much. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then,